So yeah, we have 5 questions plus the last one that I always ask at the end, but that's gonna be at the end. We're gonna start with actually somebody asked right now. Actually, how much of this music was charted out, and how much was free and open?
There was a good balance of each.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys printed a bunch of charts earlier, so I believe you guys were doing like interludes between songs and whatnot that were improvised. That was I got to especially shout out Burness's solo bass intro. That was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So let's see. We have some.
Say it.
What's that?
You're really loud in the monitor.
Oh,
but I hear you.
I'm gonna pull out. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Cool.
Okay.
So somebody has a question about. Do you remember the CMA hit with Vijay and Ambrose the weekend the plane landed in the Hudson, January 2009? Maybe.
Of course. Yeah, I remember very well.
Say something about it.
Yeah, well, it was cold. I remember we saw a guy get knocked out right before we played the set. That was pretty interesting. Yeah. This was like when New York was like really active.
It's 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, before coronavirus.
Like 11 years before Corona. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
But it was I mean, you know, it's always fun to play with them, but that was like a really quick gig. So
was that just a trio gig? Just 3 of you?
I feel like there was bass. It must have been Stefan.
Stefan?
But we played like one song or something. It was like a 15-minute gig, so it was like almost wasn't like a real gig.
Well, this person was.
But it was
there,
fun
so,
though.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's always great playing with them. So.
Yeah. Let's see. So we have 2 drummer questions.
Okay.
Any advice on working on double hi-hat? Which you got this second set.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Morgan plays a lot of instruments. Drum set is one of them, and he did me a very quick, solid. You know, you just gotta spend some time with it.
Yeah,
that's the best advice I can give.
It's kind of like the advice you get for everything. Yeah. Gotta do it. 10,000 hours.
Yep,
That's the.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So the other one is, I've heard about you setting up your drum set backwards or left-handed sometimes. Where did that idea come from, and what's the purpose of doing that?
Well, I mean, I don't know where the idea came from. The idea has been around probably longer than the kid has been around, but I got into it. You know, some really great musicians, like some of my heroes. Art Blakey has always said you should be able to play. What you play with your right hand, leading with your right hand, which you should be able to play that leading with your left hand as well.
That's interesting. I never heard that.
Yeah, and I heard
I'm
that.
not a drummer though, so.
Yeah. I heard that pretty young, but you know, I was into like just trying to discover that, but also in the end, like the reason why I started doing it on like gigs and stuff was just because I wanted to, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to do what I can do with my right hand, so I just wanted to see what would happen if I knew the music, but had some kind of, I wasn't able to get into my habits.
Kind of thing?
Yeah, I wasn't able to get into the same habits of repetitive stuff, so I want to see what would happen. And I think it was successful, even though it's hard, and I wasn't able to do what I was used to doing. I still was able to find some other paths. So in that sense, it was successful.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I've seen people that see you play like that, and they're just like, "Yeah, that's Marcus's thing." It's like
it's my thing
he
now.
He can do it.
Yeah.
Pascal LeBeouf wants to know what you're listening to on headphones these days.
Well, let's see. I got headphones right here, but I was listening. I only brought them because I just wanted to make sure that I could.
Actually,
no,
those
this
are the
was working.
Biodynamic DT770.
Yeah, the same ones you were mixing
so
with.
I use those in the office. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, good old headphones.
Yeah.
He said, "What am I listening to on headphones?"
Yeah, like I guess what are you sitting? What are you sitting down to listen to? I guess.
Well, I'm trying to. I spent a lot of time listening to a lot of music, and I still do to some degree. But I'm trying to write more, so I'm listening to my own stuff more, I guess, and just trying to develop it more. So. Okay. But I still always listen to other. I'm always checking things out.
Yeah, for sure. So the last question is just a shout out question. If you would like to promote anything you've been working on, is there anything that you have that you want to promote?
Somebody asked that? Or
no, I'm asking that.
Oh, that's pretty smooth.
That's my final question at the end of all these Q&As, is so you can promote yourself. And
okay. That's very thoughtful, Edward. I don't know. Right now, though, I mean, there's nothing out. I would just say keep on the lookout. Nothing out. No recordings that are out. There's things that are being worked on. there's a few different projects that are being worked on, but there are streams there are streams that are still streaming. So if you're watching this,
is going to be live for 24 hours. So
yeah. So if you're watching this, you're already checking it out. but there's other streams too. So I don't know. Just say keep on the lookout.
And if people want to stay on the lookout, they can follow your Instagram, which is
They can. Drummer Slams.
right?
Just
yeah,
got
Drummer
back.
Slams.
Yeah.
So, well, anyways, that concludes the Q&A, the after hours. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you, Joel. And thank you, Morgan, for pulling up. It's crazy. We just found him on the street earlier. He just happened to be walking. Or no, we called him. Marcus called him earlier.
Definitely called him.
Yeah, but yeah,
sure.
you guys sounded
Definitely
beautiful, and it's a pleasure to have you all here. So looking forward to the next one. And thank you all for tuning in. If you would like to support the Jazz Gallery, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel or becoming a member or donating or all of the above. And with that said, check out our website, jazzgallery.org. Check out what we have going on. We'll hope to see you soon. Have a good night.
Thank you.